Hello, friends. Um, sorry, I know that's probably an unflattering angle. I don't really know how to set this up. Maybe a bit nicer. Hold on. Where there's a will, there's a way. No. Okay, well, that's maybe a bit more head-on, so here's to that. Hey, friends. This is Mel from Mel's Exotics. I promised I would do a live stream today. I'd kind of hoped to do it during more of the festivities, but just we were busy and we had a good time, and so I'm just doing a quick live stream now to talk about um, what the new moon day has been, and I'm going to what I'm planning to do for the last bit of my evening here. And I'm going to talk about the upcoming new moon day, because I'm going to do one more for sure. I'm going to do one on December 23rd. So that'll have done 3 times, and 3 is a good number to like try something out. So one more of these days on December 23rd. What was today? Today is a new moon. So I looked up what do you do on the new moon, and it basically says start new projects, set new intentions, meet new friends, and light a candle. So I said, okay, I want to learn how to post a bit better for social gatherings, so I'm going to try these new moon days. And I've invited friends and friends of friends, anyone who I think might be interested in whatever topic I'm planning to bring up. For example, this time I was talking about some enclosure designs. One that I'm getting designed right now, and one that I know is upcoming. So I'm trying to get people's input on those from a design aspect, because I'm doing okay. I know how to keep the animals alive. I want to get even better so that I'm getting good breeding results from all the species I work with, including the different subspecies. Like, I've always been pretty good with northerns, but maybe not as good with Marukis, who I've never had breed myself. So yeah, I'm just going to be kind of stepping up my game over the next year. But these enclosures that I'm getting designed are a step up from what I have right now. They're not necessarily my final enclosures for these animals. I hope I continue to grow and change my keeping over the years, but I'm looking at something that's going to house them for a few years. So my thing that I asked people this time was, given this set of circumstances, or this is my vision, these are the gaps I have in my vision, do you have some way of filling your art into that gap? So I think over the next month, right now the wall is blank. We didn't even get to draw on the wall. Like, we drew on drawing pads, but I bought pencils to draw on the wall. I am going to draw on the wall. So over the next, I guess, month. And hopefully by the end of the month, I might actually have the real enclosure. But yeah, I'm going to be working on a design for that. I'm learning Blender. I'm going to try and 3D mock it up in Blender. Um, yeah, if anyone out there has some design ideas for the monkey tails, wants to see what I'm doing, let me know, and I'm happy to share. Um, and yeah, gonna work on that a little bit. What else did we do today? So, uh, I started out with just some cleaning because it's good to do a little bit of cleaning. Um, I didn't get everything I wanted done, but that felt okay. It felt like a pretty peaceful, chill day, which is a vibe I'm going for. Um, it felt different than the last new moon day, and that's not bad. That's just different, and I think that's interesting. Um, like I said, I am going to do one more, December 23rd. Um, it's going to be the same kind of format, starting at, technically it starts at noon for those who are here to like do some cleaning. Um, but the actual food and event starts at like 5 or 6. Goes for a few hours, people meet, mingle, talk about whatever. Um, I didn't get to set intentions with people this time. Um, kind of sad about that. Like, I like the setting of intentions. For example, last month I set the intention of trying to get up at about 10 for the coming month because I've been sick. I've been sleeping until past noon, well, during COVID times. Um, yeah, so I had COVID, then the flu. I slept a lot. Anyway, I was like, okay, I want to start getting up earlier. So did that. It's been going well. I'm doing even earlier now. That's my next intention is 9 a.m. alarm. I've started putting out applications for jobs now. Um, so I don't know how many is reasonable, but I intend to continue putting out more. So hopefully I will send out some positive energy for that. Positive energy. One of the things I found last new moon day was at the end of the day I felt so full of positive energy that I wanted to spread it and share it. Today I feel kind of a peaceful energy, and I'd love to share that going forward. I want to share my friend, I'm just going to say D. I want to spread some positive energy your way. And this isn't me spreading it right now. I'm going to do something a bit later, but I see how hard things have been and how hard you've been trying and how much you care. I hope a little bit of the peace I'm feeling finds its way to you over the coming cycle. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I did say I wanted to have a few of my skinks on, but it's pretty late, and most of the skinks have gone to sleep. I was especially going to have Evita and Wasp on because one of their babies from, oh, it's like 2014, I got an update, and it was just made me happy. And so I was gonna show off Evita and Wasp and be like, look, they're still here, they're still doing well. Um, but Evita seems to have just gone down for the winter. We switched her over to the leaves, and she's just like, okay, it's bedtime. She's gone. She didn't even come out for the apples that everyone got today. So, yeah, no video of the skinks today. Just me kind of rambling a little bit. No one's here at this time of night, which I totally get. I just don't quite know. Okay, I've got 50 minutes till I want to light the candle. I just chose midnight again, arbitrary time. But I can show you the candle. One moment. Okay, so last time I did whatever candle I had on hand. It was good, it was fine, it was a tea light. This time I got an actual, it's a taper candle. So they're meant to last 1 to 2 hours. Because I want to maybe focus on water, I'm using a blue candle today. I have felt out of balance with water. I'm trying to get more in balance, drinking more. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for water in the monkey tail enclosure. They are difficult to build something that suits exactly how they are. Like, how do I describe this to like a snake keeper? Okay, you know how colubrids are just like huge poop factories? And I guess tortoise keepers, you probably understand that. Yeah, monkey tails are poop factories. And so any kind of standing body of water, they're pooping in. And so I need to give them some kind of flowing body of water. But they like soaking in water, so I want to have a water area for them, but then it has to be really easy for me to take out, clean. So I'm thinking there might have to be like 2 sources of water. There might be, or possibly even 3. There might be the misting system to make some rain. There might be a fountain of some sort that's giving us circulating water constantly. And then there might be a water dish at the front that I can continue to change out a couple times a day. I don't think it's feasible to do a pond system big enough that could deal with their waste yet. If I build the facility at some point, I would really love to build a pond that could maybe have like rescued red-eared sliders. I know one that needs a home. If anyone needs a red-eared slider, let me know. In Canada, Winnipeg, please know what you're doing. They're generally terrible pets. Yeah, if I could have a pond that could have some rescued red-eared sliders and have like super filtration in that thing, then have it growing pothos up and have the monkey tails be able to like come out and hang out in it, and they'll chew up all the pothos the instant they get out, but that's just who they are. Um, yeah, that'd be really cool. I've lost my train of thought. This is my candle for the day. I have a new candle holder because last time I did a candle, I got really worried about safety. I did it in a ceramic dish, but it's not necessarily rated for a candle, and the candle could have fallen over. I washed it the whole time. I have a fire extinguisher. Being as safe as I can. Unscented candle. It's just wax to keep the animals safe, to keep me safe. It's my house. So I got a little candle holder, and friend helped me pick it out. It's got the pentacle, which I don't understand the pentacle. Um, yeah. If anyone ever sees this, bothers watching and wants to explain the pentacle to me, or I have a bunch of new books, so maybe I'll figure it out soon. Anyway, um, little candle holder for whatever candle I decide to burn. Again, today I'm doing water because I want to think about water and my enclosure today. Finally, I picked up um, a little, it's called a chakra goddess. It's a little goddess statue, and um, it's got the different chakras up the body, and it's got a little dish in the top, and I want to put some water in the top. Um, Again, I feel kind of out of balance with water, so I wanted to find something I don't know, that could hold water. I'm not that deep. Like, I'm a very simple creature. It looked pretty. It's pride colors. Yeah. Um, so at midnight, I'm going to be lighting a candle. What do I want to do before that? Um, I want to make some fancy water, exercised water. I don't think it's holy water, but I don't know. I'm just learning how to bless things. You probably can't even hear me. Like, I keep losing my voice. This is a disaster stream, but I'm still streaming because I said I would. Um, yeah. I This is the book I've been reading through. If you have a passing interest in Wicca, it's interesting. There's some things I like you want to follow the moon. Beautiful. You want to worship the gods and the goddesses. It's bringing me a bit of spiritualism that I haven't had in a while. Um, Feels nice to get kind of reconnected with that after I personally have had some issues with religions and spirituality. Like, obviously, the people who said they followed God hurt others and hurt me and my friends and people I care about, and that leaves a scar. But I don't want to completely write off all things godly. I think there is something worthwhile in at least the community aspects the togetherness, help each other, build each other up aspects. So I'm learning a bit about this. I got a book on paganism. Right outside my house there's a beautiful green space, and it was a collaborative project between the Sikh temple and I think the Mennonite church. Um, Things like that make me think there's still something good to be had in religion. At least I hope so. Anyway, this one says the moon is nice, and I like the moon because I can see the moon. Well, actually, I can't today because it's the new moon. It's gone. It's like magic, or, space orbs circling around. Very cool, and I love it. I really hope no one is still here. Like, this is very much me rambling. I have no idea what time it is. Also, I'm sure my phone is going to die. So I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'm gonna do my water and my candle, and I'm gonna send out some positive vibes and I guess some peaceful vibes. I hope everyone who's watched this is having a good night. I hope you get some bit of peace wherever you are. And may the goddess, may the gods, may whatever brings you spiritual hope watch after you tonight. Thank you, friends, for visiting. Thank you, Jay, for supplying all the food. Again, I'm going to do one more of these next month. And in the meantime, I'll do whatever videos I happen to get done. And we're going to start planning for what 2023 is going to bring. Are we going to go back to set content videos? Are we going to try and stick with some live streams? There's some videos that have been requested that I want to get into. There's some videos on health things that I want to do so that I can pass what I've learned on, because I think that's really important. So over the next year, my videos might be chaotic, but I'm going to try and explain the things I do know and make clear the things I don't know. Because I think that's important for all of us. We are all growing, and our hobby is growing, and today's a day to set an intention, to light a candle, to be with friends, and I hope to be well. That's all for me tonight, friends. Bye-bye.